Hi, I'm Claudia Imhoff, the founder of Intelligent Solutions. The topic for this Ask the Expert segment is on operational business intelligence. Here's the question from someone. Every day, more and more companies are becoming aware of the benefits of operational business intelligence, or operational BI. Obviously, in operational BI, there's a lot of data, a lot more users, and near real-time requirements. What do I need to consider when building an operational BI solution? Well, it's an excellent question, and there are many, many things to consider. First of all, we have to understand that the amount of data that's being used is much larger than it was in traditional business intelligence. So scalability is a big issue. It's something for you to think about, and it needs to be seamless scalability. Now, the second thing about operational business intelligence is that the performance has to mimic the operational environment. That means that the performance has to be sub-second response times for many of the queries that are submitted. That means that your BI technology needs to handle a mixed workload. It has to be able to handle those very quick little queries as well as the long-running, more traditional analytics. So mixed workload support is extraordinarily important. Now, the third one are the different kinds of users. We are talking about opening this up to hundreds, if not thousands, of users throughout the enterprise. And that means, unfortunately, that a lot of these users are a lot less technologically savvy, a little more naive about analytics. They are used to very strict and very rigid types of interfaces of the operational systems, pull-down menus, error messages in English, and so forth and so on. So we're talking about a whole different group of users that may need a fair bit of hand-holding and a little bit of training, well, actually a great deal of training, to make sure that they understand what business intelligence is doing for them. Now, the fourth one is the integration with the operational systems themselves. Obviously, for operational BI to be workable, it has to be incorporated into the overall workflows of the operational environment. It may even have to be integrated with the operational systems themselves, and that is a big problem sometimes. A lot of these operational systems are quite old, they're quite fragile, and you're not going to be mucking around with them trying to insert operational business intelligence activities into their workflows. So we need to worry about that a great deal. Now, the other thing that we need to think about are the standard operating procedures. Unless we rewrite those to include the operational BI activities, then the ordinary person, the operational person, is not going to know how to handle or how to do the operational BI or when to bring those activities into their workflow. So rethink the standard operating procedures. And as I mentioned, do focus on the workflows themselves. Make sure that you know where and when operational BI needs to be pulled into the operational activities. Now, the last thing for operational BI is to move toward a service-oriented architecture. Without a doubt, you're going to have to be able to call the operational BI activities at the appropriate points in those workflows. And the way you do that is through a service-oriented architected approach. So those are the 5 points that I would say are pretty important for operational business intelligence.